Morning world, it's the 29th of June 2017, it's Thursday morning, it's about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. Moon is in Virgo. It's about, if you look in the sky tonight, or about an hour or two after sunset, and hold your hand up, you'll see the moon about 1 or 2 hand widths closer to sunset than the planet Jupiter. Jupiter's looking really bright in the sky at the moment. It's up there almost overhead, just around sunset. And the moon's getting closer and closer over the coming couple of days. And when the moon lands on top of Jupiter in some 2.5 days' time, well, then I expect things to really ratchet up a little bit. I would have thought that things would be ratcheting up now. Mercury and Mars are conjunct in the sky. The actual conjunction was about 12 hours ago. Mercury is now 36 hours away from opposing Pluto. Mars is about 3 days away from opposing Pluto. And yet, and they're both squaring Jupiter as well, but there is comparatively little going on in the world that I'm seeing at this time that tells that I expect. I would have expected a degree more intensity and extremism to be evident in the news, and I'm delighted to say that there isn't. However, I know from talking to quite a few people that some people are getting very easily upset and irritated by the most innocuous of things, and that there is a kind of personal angst going on out there amongst a larger than average amount of people at the moment. So if you're one of these, then it sounds trite to say grin and bear it, but know that it's not permanent and it's not going to be lasting that much longer. And this is especially affecting those people born around the end of the first week, say the 7th to the 10th of July, January, April, October. You're the ones who are getting most hit by this, but everyone's going to be echoed and resonated by this. Having said that there's not a lot happening, I do notice that this morning the number 3 Catholic in the world, the Pope's treasurer, has been charged with sexual offences against children in Australia, and he's taking a leave of absence from his post to defend the charges. I have a number of good Catholic friends, and many of them are not necessarily pro-abortion, pro-women's right to choose, pro-LGBT rights. But this guy, Cardinal Pell, he's anti-homosexuality, anti-LGBT, he's anti-stem cell, anti-promiscuity. He's a staunch, dyed-in-the-wool traditionalist Roman Catholic. And now he's been charged with abusing young children and covering up for other priests who abused young children. So I have, you don't judge someone before they're found guilty, obviously. But if it is true, then I have no sympathy for him, because I abhor people who are this rigid in their condemnation of evil whilst at the same time allegedly practising it in the background. All too common, I'm afraid. Old men in skirts. Disgraceful. The moon's in Virgo, it's coming up to Jupiter, Mars, Mercury opposite Pluto. This is ongoing, it's the big thing, and it's going to be around for the next 3 or 4 days. It's still the big picture. Everything else kind of fades in the background. However, couple of things, 3 things. I'm not sending out any more links to this YouTube podcast I did. It's been incredibly successful. Big thank you to all the people who have forwarded it on. I'll put it up on my website soon now as a freebie. If there's anyone out there who knows how to build a tone generator, Bluetooth enabled, that's submersible, please get in contact with me. I'm not going to go into the reasons why. And here's an if for you. Now this is more a bit contentious this one, because I'm going to make myself a criminal by stating this. Here's the if for today. If you were able to commit one crime without being caught, what crime would you commit? I would commit a crime that I've done a number of times in my past, more than 10 years ago, so I'm outside all various statutes of limitations, so I can't be done for it. I used to go around supergluing McDonald's and Burger Kings, and I used to superglue up their locks, so I'd have to replace the locks, and it would take a day, so they'd lose a day's trade. Petty, childish, immature, yes. but it was fun at the time. What would you do? What law would you break? Alright, well, that's it. Catch you later. Have a good day. Bye.